Hey guys, welcome back to this week's episode of the Foundation Podcast. Here we are to discuss the weekly episodic SmackDown, Raw, and this week was a very special episode because we'll be discussing the Royal Rumble, breaking it down, the women's, the men's, the tag team match, and the amazing ladder match that Cody Rhodes had with Kevin Owens. I'm here with my friend Darius,
Yeah, how's it going, everyone?
I'm here with my friend Danny,
Hey, let's get it.
and we're gonna break down SmackDown, the Rumble, and the Raw after the Rumble here. So to kick us off, we're going to start talking about SmackDown here. Big SmackDown. We have big trades. They still have the trade window open until about this weekend. And right off the bat, we had Damian Priest, who jumped through that talent transfer portal, officially part of the Friday Night SmackDown roster.
Thank goodness for him.
I think they finished off his feud with Finn Balor in a big way with a street fight. Took him out for the last week. But was able to get fresh feet and a fresh roster, fresh competition, and maybe potentially a United States WWE Championship opportunity his way. Immediately though, when he came out and talked to talk about his new steps, interrupted by the Bloodline, sucked into a different, if it's not the Judgment Day, it's the WWE, it is the Bloodline. So he came out and had a bit of a run-in with Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. And eventually they try to beat down on him, but LA Knight coming up, and stepping up and trying to, defend the new blood here, which led to a match later in the evening, a tag team match with Damian Priest and LA Knight versus the Bloodline.
Hey, did y'all notice it was Pat McAfee was there, right?
Yes, he was there. Yeah, because this SmackDown was in Indianapolis also.
They've been doing that lately with people's hometowns.
Yeah, they had Cody
already there.
Yeah, they had Cody last week on Raw because it was in Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, Pat McAfee was there because what is his hometown? He was gonna announce the Royal Rumble, so it makes sense that he would be there for SmackDown. He's already there.
It ain't his hometown. He played there. He played there for a few years.
It is his hometown for a few years. His entire career was there.
Hometown in a way.
His professional career, which and then he denounced the team. I thought he wouldn't want to step foot in Indianapolis, but that's just me.
All right, some other stuff happening on that episode of SmackDown. We had CM Punk and Kevin Owens smack talking each other a little bit. CM Punk obviously wanting that championship opportunity. Main event at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens obviously thinking that he's gonna win at the Rumble, and it's a good opportunity. We might have seen Kevin Owens.
Hey, that low key is a pay-per-view match. I ain't gonna lie.
Owens continues to have some really good pay-per-view main event level matches. So I could see him, coming in as the champion at WrestleMania against CM Punk. It's a match that people haven't seen in decades, almost. I could see it.
I'm excited for it. If it ever happens.
If it ever happens. Well, not to spoil anything, but maybe the Royal Rumble goes both those guys' way. And we see that happen this week. Or this time. Else we had Big Jim in competition against Carmelo Hayes, and man, let me tell you, it is hard to see Carmelo lose week after week, especially to, no offense, someone like Jimmy Uso. His brother has a lot of momentum and has racked up a lot of wins and has been doing great things on Raw, but Jimmy Uso beating Carmelo, I can't help but feel like that's kind of a slap in the face.
Because it's saddening to see how much of a jobber Carmelo Hayes is right now.
Honestly, looking at him, I picture the year that Finn Balor just had happening to him with Damian Priest there. Like, he's just going to roundly feud with Damian Priest for a few months and then lose every match to him.
Well, if you remember, he had that feud with Braun Strowman a couple of months back. Did Carmelo even win that feud? Make it happen out of that?
He beat him. He beat him in the countout.
But he got destroyed the week before that. So
yeah, they're tied 1-1. They need a tiebreaker.
I don't think. I mean, other than his feud with Andrade, which was like a 10 match thing, because they also fought in Speed, right? On Wednesday. Yeah. So besides his feud with Andrade, I don't think he had or has had like an actual feud with anyone else.
I mean, LA Knight.
But would you say that was a feud or just like, or just him trying to get the United States Championship? Because like since LA Knight has lost it, Carmelo hasn't done anything with LA. You know,
I mean, those are the feuds that champions get into. You know, it's about the belt.
that's
And hopefully they turn that around very soon because main event level talent like Carmelo should be used a lot better. Remember, he was just killing it in NXT, killing it up until his time as NXT champion until Gibbs and with his loss to Trick Williams. But very charismatic, very athletic. They did more with Carmelo is.
Maybe something with the Street Profits.
Maybe, but I think they might end up doing their own thing with the type. We'll see. We'll see.
And then we get this deja vu match next too.
Women's championship match with Michin and women's United States championship match with Michin fighting Chelsea Green to with a disqualification win in Michin's favor. But just another way to continue to extend that feud. That never ending feud. Triple H likes that never ending feud. And this one, no exception with Chelsea Green beating up on Michin with a kendo stick. What do you guys think?
Bad match.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. But personally, I've been getting tired of the Meechin and Chelsea Green. I feel like that feud should have ended when Chelsea won the United States Championship because I was their third face off together, fourth face off together.
I think you're approaching 5 at that point.
No, I'm saying when she won the title.
Oh, you're right.
That was like the third or fourth one or something like that.
Well, they wrestled in
And-
TNA.
Huh?
They wrestled in TNA.
Probably like here, and within the realm of WWE. I'm saying like this feud that they're having, I feel like is dragging a little too long. Meechin, or like, I just don't like that she's getting constant like championship opportunities. Because I feel like Chelsea Green hasn't defended against anyone else other than Meechin for like 2 matches.
And the fact that Meechin is not a high caliber opponent.
Yeah, like it's Meechin needs to go down and work herself back up and give Chelsea Green a chance to prove herself against another opponent. You know?
Yeah, that's what we're all asking for. Send her back to
That's all I
NXT.
want.
The thing is, there's a lot of good women in NXT. I'd say stronger than SmackDown. And I believe Jordan Grace is going to NXT.
Signed. Oh,
Yeah, she's starting at NXT.
nice, good for her. Good for her. So NXT's already got Jordan Grace, and it's got Stephanie Cook.
Hey, people need to quit looking at NXT as like the developmental brand. They're doing big numbers on CW. That network was actually about to shut down before they got NXT.
Oh yeah, they sold some of their stock to a third party, and that third party was kind of running it to the ground. So NXT's been a godsend.
Yeah, it's saving that network. They're doing big numbers.
Programming, which shows you how the tables turn, how they could turn in about 6 years. But moving on, got some tag team competition here with the Motor City Machine Guns and Los Garza defeating DIY and the Pretty Deadly. May I say the Pretty Deadly continue to get more TV matches. You love to see it. No victories for them, but they're definitely one of my one of my favorite tag teams in WWE today. They're charismatic, they're fun. losing effort here to Motor City Machine Guns. You use that momentum going into the Royal Rumble, and
Yeah, I was surprised when they said it. I was like, wow, a tag team title match on a pay-per-view.
Not even that, but a 2 out of 3 fall. A special tag match.
Yeah, man. I was like, they're gonna cook, but we'll talk about it during the Rumble thing.
yes, sir. And we got can't even say the result here with Chris Saban rolling up Tommaso Ciampa. Getting a victory over the champions before the Rumble is always a really big deal.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see where that takes them. When we discuss the Rumble. Next match going Naomi fighting against Liv Morgan in a victory. Naomi's a former women's champion in her own right. Getting a big victory over the last women's world champion. A lot of momentum going into the Rumble here. The more victories you kind of rack up, the more confidence you get, the more momentum you get.
The more you forget about Jade Cargill.
What you forget about it.
You ain't gotta act like that, bro. We've seen it. We're not reacting live. There's no Jade Cargill. Next match. The Miz. The Miz. Versus the freshly divorced Andrade.
Wild.
Andrade, the only victory he's gotten
In the past 3.
it feels like a long time. In and out of the ring. Darius here alluding to the fact that Andrade and Charlotte filed for divorce.
Well, when
No, he straight up said it, bro. Stop trying to play it safe, bro. Said it.
And then we get
that was my thing.
Then we get
I'm not trying to spoil it.
Then we get Damian Priest and LA Knight. Oh,
We still got
this match.
Another segment here. We had another segment with Nia Jax. And, beating on Tiffany Stratton.
In R-Truth, right? Felt like that was like the 4th time I saw Damian Priest that night.
He's they really wanted to put him on the map. They really wanted to showcase their new SmackDown talent. But who wouldn't? Damian Priest is a main event caliber talent, multiple world, actually not multiple world champion, just one-time former world heavyweight champion.
Are they going to give him the Undertaker on SmackDown treatment? Have them going on be like one-on-one with Damian Priest, brother.
They should have.
Kind of like a final boss, kind of like final gatekeeper of SmackDown. I could see that. Damian Priest is a strong talent to kind of keep in that, especially if you can keep break up the monotony. Well, anything's less monotonous than what he's been doing for the past year and a half. So maybe we see him versus Carmelo Hayes. Here I am talking about Carmelo, needing some more victories, but then immediately putting him against Damian.
He needs it, but we know he's gonna get jobbed to Damian Priest probably within the month.
Oh, for sure. The next episode.
They're pre-taping it.
Well, that main event tag team match with Damian Priest and LA Knight. Obviously them defeating the Bloodline. Damian getting the pin on which is Tama Tonga, who they did not stand tall because we had Jacob Fatu laying them out, making a statement before the Rumble. Maybe you see a little Jacob Fatu in the main event of SmackDown very soon. Maybe he's the one who gets to compete against Cody. Who knows? I can see Jacob.
I mean, he's the next one that can lose to Cody.
Well, no one's unbeatable. As Jim Ross once said a couple of years ago during WrestleMania, there's no one is unbeatable. And I don't think we've seen Cody Rhodes could
Let me ask you this. Where's Jim Ross now?
He's like 77.
That in right now, bro. That's where he is.
Dang, he does? I didn't know that.
Well, he waxes and wanes. Get
Come on, bro. He over here. He
Alright.
like he got this.
Oh, you guys are you know?
He
No.
he might. He has a private lifestyle.
Well, he has. Oh my God. He had to cut chunks of it off at a time here. Is what I'm saying. That's kind of the best treatment whenever you detect that. So he kind of cuts it off. He generally kind of has it in his elbow areas.
The weenus.
So I guess you could, the weenus.
Right.
Calling your Darius elbow skin aficionado.
The weenus.
And that recaps this week's episode of SmackDown. Kind of your standard go home show. Kind of your standard what you expect. You know, get some eyes on some talent, get some victories on some talent that you want to keep eyes on coming into the Rumble. You want to want some folks.
I wasn't expecting anything too crazy to come out of this episode, just because the next day was the Royal Rumble.
Right.
So I feel like every one of these matches kind of like played it safe to make sure that people were okay for the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? So like, there was nothing too crazy, nothing too outlandish.
I mean, what is Pretty Deadly and Los Garzas need to play safe for? You know what I mean?
That's also true. But we didn't know they weren't gonna be there until after the show.
Well, it might be a case though. You got to keep Pretty Deadly safe. You might have Elton Prince win the Rumble. He might make it all the way.
Yo,
quit talking like we are,
right, bro. We
know.
know what happened. Neither of them showed up.
Hey, let's tell you, like, how about the words? Professional words. You know, learn to immerse the audience.
We're doing a recap.
We're not doing yeah.
Well, we're recapping Elton Prince's victory at the men's Royal Rumble.
Got it.
It means Pretty Deadly main event at WrestleMania against
I think I would have stopped watching WWE if either one of them won the Royal Rumble.
Who?
Elton Prince or the other guy.
and Kit Wilson.
Well, that's his name. Kit
Wilson and Elton Prince.
Moving on to the Royal Rumble.
Champion.
Future TNA participants is what they are.
Anyway, moving on to the big star-studded episode of the Royal Rumble.
Our last Royal Rumble that's gonna be one day.
What?
Elaborate on that.
Well, next year's is gonna be 2 days.
Oh, he's absolutely right there.
Oh, right.
2 days in Saudi Arabia, nonetheless.
Yep.
It's feeling that.
Saudi Arabia?
So that's not how like 2 days in Saudi Arabia, no less. Like,
well, because
I'd say with a little bit of malice, bro.
Because the decision to have the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia was already kind of controversial in and of itself. So to have, 2 days.
Yeah, it is.
Controversial decisions, unpopular decisions.
Oh, that means the fucking event is going to be like a 10-hour time.
Yeah.
I got time for that shit. I work.
And the crowds are real hit and miss. It's,
They not appreciate WWE as much as an American audience or European audience. Over the all around the world audience. WWE's been doing international pay-per-views very lately. All of them well received. All of them well acclimated.
France.
Yeah, Backlash France. Backlash this year coming to Mexico. A lot of excitement there. But something tells me that Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia just will not be received as well.
Royal Rumble with 2 nights isn't going to be received well. But at least it opens the door for the Wyatt Six to get matches, though. I will say that.
Well, on the topic of the Royal Rumble, we're going to discuss the Women's Royal Rumble, star-studded Royal Rumble. We have Io Sky kicking it off with Liv Morgan.
Yep.
Two amazing talent. And number 3, spoilers here. I mean, recapping here, but we got Roxanne Perez, who I was personally very excited to see Roxanne Perez in the Rumble. I was hoping it would happen. I had a hunch it would happen. She's one of the bigger NXT talents, and with the Women's Royal Rumble, they tend to capitalize on the NXT talent a bit more than the Men's Royal Rumble.
The only thing that surprised me was how early she came in.
Number 3.
I knew
should she have been 30th?
I did not expect her to be number 3. I thought for sure she was going to be like
12.
Yeah,
I could do that. I could say that too.
Around that time is for the joke characters to come in and get thrown out.
Nonetheless, the joke character being Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
And Pure Fusion Collection. So it's gonna, in my eyes, come to the joke characters of the WWE.
they definitely are.
Misha.
And they've been kind of filled up for a while. Kind of took them forever to get some eliminations going.
Yeah, it took until the 7th one, 6th one, the 6th one.
Just it was 8, I think.
You know what I wasn't a fan of this match? That Nia Jax flipping over like 6 women. That looked real bad.
Yeah,
I thought that was.
It looked,
I thought that was funny.
yeah, it looked a little bad.
I did not like that either. It reminds me of like when the Big Show and Kane during the 2015 Royal Rumble were like eliminating like Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, all the big stars that everyone wanted to see win. And it was just like, it was just drag. So just to see Nia Jax, who had a lot of good faith in 2024, a lot of people saying, "Oh, she's doing good, she's doing better, she's not overexposed," to come in and immediately ruin that good faith by eliminating a lot of the favorite talent.
I don't think that was bad for her to do it. It was just the way it was like done, like the way all 6 of them just flopped over.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It didn't look good.
She had 9 eliminations, bro. This Royal Rumble, that spot counting for 7 of them. It's wild.
Yeah. I like Maxine Dupree whenever she came in. Of course, my girl Jada Parker, loved to see her. Stephanie Vaquer. Yeah, Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace looked good. Trish Stratus, and they try to build up like this fake like rivalry between her and Natalya. Yeah, they're like Natalya and Trish Stratus, long history with these two. I was like, fucking history. Yeah, Alexa Bliss. Oh, and they roasted Dave Meltzer and those other dirt sheet guys. They were like, I thought she wasn't coming back.
The internet said she wasn't coming back.
That's true.
What happened?
Those are well kept, bro. They threw everyone up. Honestly, good move by them.
Good move by them, but also it just the sustained audience reaction. It wasn't just like a big pop and then just kind of got back into the match. No, the audience was excited the whole time.
Definitely got the biggest pop in the Women's Royal Rumble.
I think Charlotte Flair maybe.
No,
Charlotte Flair.
no,
Yeah,
not at all.
But it wasn't as sustained as Alexa Bliss because people have just been excited to see
Alexa. If you compare both like side by side, Alexa definitely got the bigger pop. Like, and it's not even close.
Compare both side by side.
And I feel like what took away from Charlotte Flair and her pop was that it was announced. They would have just kept it quiet. I feel like she would have gotten a bigger pop than what she did.
On the topic of pops that were unannounced, he had number 30. He had Nikki Bella come back, who got a huge reaction.
Who do y'all think got the quietest pop? Ivy Nile, Zoe Stark,
Ivy Nile,
or Shayna Baszler,
B-Fab,
or B.
fam?
I think yeah.
Maybe
It was
Zoe
probably
Stark.
Ivy Nile, bro. Honestly,
I think the most disappointing thing about this Rumble was no Jade Cargill. that storyline is officially worn out and swelcome.
For weeks on here on the podcast, we continuously discuss, is it going to happen at the Rumble? Are they gonna is Naomi going to be called out during the Rumble? Is Bianca Belair going to find out who attacked her tag team partner?
no.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. At this point, I'm convinced that she's not even with the company no more, bro. Because if you don't come back at the Rumble, where the fuck are you? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
100% agree.
Elimination Chamber? Watch it. She's coming back in Elimination Chamber. Book it.
No, I don't.
Right now, we'll go ahead and do predictions right now. Jerry's predicting she's coming back during the Elimination Chamber. I see her coming back maybe this week on SmackDown, kind of like SmackDown after the Rumble. I know the SmackDown after the Rumble isn't a thing. That's not a thing that WWE pursues or anything like that. But I could see her coming back this week. What about you?
I
Dave?
fucking hope so. Honestly, I hope she comes back soon, bro. Because honestly, if she doesn't come out this SmackDown or this coming SmackDown, I've lost all interest into this storyline.
Did y'all see that funny ass spot with Jordan Grace? She like sandwiched Bianca Belair. Yeah. And like forced her to motorboat Naomi.
It was very funny, actually.
I was like, whoa, where'd that come from? The women's rumble kind of falls into that lull of there's always way too many women in the ring. I don't know why. I mean, some of these people that do look legitimately hard to throw them over the rope because some of them are shorter than the ropes. But
there's a point in the match where like 5 of them had like an average height of like 5'2".
Yeah, I mean it happens every year. I don't know. What do? You start with the big people? Because there was I'm forgetting what's her face from NXT, the tall lady. Yes, I believe so.
Holy!
I mean I loved her. She looked great. She
did look great.
She looked like Megan Thee Stallion fit. She got some shine. I'm happy for her, but I don't know. Maybe start the match off with big people because it was like, who are the first couple people? Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Lyra Valkyrie. Valkyrie, bro. Like, like all of them are tiny. Who are they? How are they going to throw anyone over the top?
Up until Chelsea Green, the tallest one was like 5'5".
And that's it.
Doesn't the top rope sit like at a 5'7", 5'8", or something like that?
I'm not too sure, man. I'm gonna act like I know. I'm gonna have to deep sky it. Deep shark it, excuse me.
Deep shark it?
Yeah, we don't do Chat GPT here no more. But Flair, Alex called it, and whenever he said it, I was like, yeah, of course that will happen. She won. Kind of wish that the final two wrestled a little bit whenever it was just her and Roxanne Perez, but she kind of just threw her over. But she wins. But it was a great Royal Rumble, honestly. There wasn't really any botches besides the wardrobe malfunction that I could think of.
With Lyra Valkyrie. Well, I was thinking of several times. I just think she couldn't get it like hooked on like quick enough.
Well, it happened like
interrupted.
Well, that thing almost fell down like
2 or 3 times. It was like
also Charlotte Flair, she couldn't take her fucking Or whatever fucking red thing she was wearing, like behind her neck or whatever. And she couldn't get that shit off either.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why she was like taking so long to get into the fucking ring. She's just standing outside struggling with it. I think she said at the post interview or whatever at the press conference that she ended up just breaking it off instead of like trying to hook it off or whatever. You know.
You know what I like? The stats at the bottom with the entry numbers and the elimination counts. I did notice they have that, and they've been counting people's wins lately and posting them. That's a good little touch, you know.
I agree. I
did enjoy it.
But obviously discussed it several times with Charlotte Flair coming out and winning the Rumble. I don't see the direction for this one. Another Charlotte.
We see the direction. She's about to go on another title there. But we'll talk more about Charlotte because on the Raw show, because it got real weird.
It did get real weird. But Charlotte winning her second Royal Rumble, I believe. This point.
Yeah.
Second Royal Rumble. We'll see where they go with that. Follow-up match was the Motor City Machine Guns challenging DIY their 2 out of 3 match, falls match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Kind of took them a moment to get the audience into it. It's been the first time in a really long time that they've had a tag team championship match on a pay-per-view and not weekly television. And I guess the audience could kind of feel that.
Wait, this is a TV match.
It was, I would say,
it was good. It was a good wrestling match.
It was a good match. I completely forgot it was a 2 out of 3 falls match. So when DIY got it, they got the first fall like 5 minutes, and I was like, "No shot, it's over." And then
that was a really clever pin they did with the fake tag.
Yeah.
And DIY retains, and then Street Profits. This is what I didn't like. This was real confusing, and I think the fans were a little confused. Street Profits came in and attacked Motor City Machine Gun. Fans were confused. Then they went and attacked DIY. I was confused.
Like, why they?
Yeah, it was a blunder with that one. Oof.
No, I don't think it was a blunder. I think it was more of like a.
Yeah,
we're not anyone's friend. You know,
bro. They showed up from a big return, no pop, attacked faces. So we're thinking, oh, they're heels. Oh, they attack Ciampa and Gargano. Crowd doesn't know what to think. Popeye's commercial.
Crowd don't know what to think. I like the motif of that. Like, the crowd doesn't know what to think. A lot of people also, in the audience could kind of were also feeling that they forgot that it was 2 out of 3 falls match. So they kind of heard that like premature pop and confusion there. A lot of confusion this match. I'm inclined to agree with Darius that it's just confusing storytelling when they attack both teams. But I guess we'll see where it leads. I guess we'll see we'll see what the out of the prop. I love the Street Profits.
Plus, it was in a bad spot. The matches in between the Rumbles. If it's not like the World Championship match, it's really a crapshoot of whether they're going to be people invested in or not, and people weren't, which are unfortunate because these are TNA legends.
Unfortunately, with how good this match was, I still feel it was like the quote-unquote restroom break match,
Yes, it was.
So, like, at this match, you can go do whatever you need to take care of. Like, if you miss, like, 5 minutes of it doesn't matter. But if you stood through it, it was a really good match.
I agree.
Absolutely. High-octane activity for both teams. They got a lot to show in the Motor City Machine Guns. Darius said it earlier, TNA legends, so they're a little bit older and up there in the years, but they're still able to go at an increased level. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa also. So we'll see where this leads to. With maybe we get a triple threat for the tag team championship matches at WrestleMania.
A triple tag match.
Triple threat tag team match.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Maybe like a multi tag team, like Pretty Deadly and basically the teams from last week on SmackDown. Yeah, maybe have a
Fuck it, just have every
Las Vegas street fight.
Every tag team go for it.
And then put both the tag team belts on top of a ladder. Hang suspended above this. It sounds familiar. Well, all these potential WrestleMania matches are going to sound real familiar to you too. We'll talk about that after the recap.
I got faith. All right.
Well, on the topic of bathroom break matches, got the undisputed tag.
What are you talking about?
He just said all right, while we're on the topic, let's continue to the match, Danny. It's okay. Unclutch your pearls and let's get through this. What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
It went along with it.
Unclutch yourself. Let me get some water.
I'm sorry. I had to. Talk bathroom break. I was like, man.
You're saying you're being about telling me this wasn't the best match of the night?
Oh, I think the women's match was the match of the night for me.
But I'm not gonna lie. I think so too.
The women's rumble was awesome. I love the women's rumble. I can't even disagree inherently with who won it. Even though it's Charlotte, that doesn't move me. That being said, I still think it was a good rumble, and even Charlotte did her part to make it a good rumble too.
They should have let Roxanne be
Roxanne getting all the way to the end,
bro.
The Roxanne.
Nah, they didn't even let Roxanne get any moves in at the end. That's what was lame about it. It was like that, and then boom, she gets out too.
I mean, she broke the record for longest in the ring at 1 hour, 7 minutes, and like 30 some seconds.
Yeah, but they didn't have like a one-on-one with her and Charlotte. Like, imagine how much that would have elevated Roxanne Perez.
She should have fucking won.
Nah, she shouldn't have won. You're crazy about that,
bro. You don't think she should have won? But you think Charlotte Flair, that's been gone for almost 3 years, just comes back and wins it all, though?
Makes more sense than Roxanne Perez. Yeah,
that makes more sense than Roxanne Perez.
Yeah. I've seen both wrestle.
I think it's about time Roxanne gets her official push and gets into one of the main shows.
She is on the main show. No, she got called up. Get onto this match. This man that don't know nothing.
All right. Well, we're gonna discuss the undisputed WWE Championship ladder match with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Fantastic effort from both of them. Immediately got into a heated brawl the second the bell rang. Spilled out into the crowd.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah.
Fandango just returned on NXT.
We're recording.
We're on Tuesdays.
We're recording this on Tuesdays during the weekly episodic NXT program.
That is awesome.
Yeah. This is Roxanne Perez hints that she's going to Raw. Nothing's even confirmed yet, bro. But also, if she makes it to fucking Raw, oh, awesome.
It's from the Dirt Sheets. She got called up. I believe you're more of a kayfabe. I pretend wrestling is real kind of guy. The way you defend Cody Rhodes.
I kind of like following into I think because of the product is
Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens. Hopefully for the last time, both belts raised up.
Ow, fuck. Myself.
Well, I could see this kind of being the last one. This is kind of how
it started slow. The crowd was kind of turning on it, which is annoying. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying whenever they just cry about tables. I ain't gonna lie. Like, come on, shut the hell up.
This is also a ladder match. Fuck the tables.
Like it's not a
It was supposed to be here for, bro.
like it's not a street fight. It's not a tables match. It's not TLC. It's a straight up commodity ladder match. And I think they did an amazing job. I think they both did an amazing job.
Yeah, it was a good
Going
match.
how much they use the 4-foot ladder.
Absolutely.
Dude, that part was so funny that they were just using it like back and forth instead of just getting like another ladder to like do shit. They're just using this little stool. And I think they did it for like comedic purposes, but it definitely got a chuckle out of me.
It was a serious weapon, bro. You're gonna hurt someone with the steps to it.
And then there's a spot where Cody's like he's like in the corner, or sorry, he's like on the floor. And Kevin like opens up the 4-foot ladder. He goes up, and Pat McAfee is like he's going up high. He only went up like.
And shout out to Kevin Owens though, man. He was carrying this match. He was taking some brutal hits. Oh my gosh, crazy hits.
Bro.
I'm talking about Kevin Owens right now, bro. Can you just deglaze?
Not to jump ahead, but the Alabama slam that he took onto the ladder.
Yes,
that was fucking crazy. Dude, like, cause I was watching it with a buddy, and he went through the ladder, and we're like, oh shit! Like we're fucking popping off, going crazy. And then like 10 seconds later, we noticed that he had not moved. Like he couldn't even tell if he was breathing or not. And we were like, yo, I think there's actually something really wrong with Kevin Owens right now. And like you see like the replay in slow-mo, and it makes it look worse. And I'm like, fuck.
It actually looked a little bit safer on the slow-mos to me. I was like, oh, he's all right.
What concerned me was like the back of his head hit one of the steps, and then snap kind of through it, like his neck bent forward, so his head like went through the step. And I got scared that he hit the ground, and then the step that he hit with the back, like landed on top of his head, you know?
It looked like his head didn't even touch the ground.
I'm just saying, it was a scary spot. But then after like 10 minutes, he was like moving, and he like gave everyone like the okay, whatever. Oh my god.
Cody just posing all, embarrassing his opponent like the typical heel he is. As a sore winner.
Right.
Worried for his friend.
He conflicted because they're both his boys, so he's like, oh, I want to help Kevin, but I also don't want to hurt Cody. But I want to help Cody, but I don't want to hurt Kevin. So like he's stuck in the middle. He doesn't know what to do. Which was also another scary moment for me personally, being a Cody fan. Sammy came out and immediately went to Kevin, and I was like, "Fuck, he's gonna turn his back on Cody."
That's what I thought would happen.
And eventually, nothing happened. Or nothing happened with Sammy like interfering.
Like he let old dude pose on his boy, like, golly, slide for your people, bro.
If y'all were fighting and fucking Darius, you slammed the shit out of Alex, dude, I'm emoting on top of Alex, bro. You know what? Because the three of us are boys,
It would be more like if
we let it happen.
It'd be like more like if me and you were fighting and you fucking Alabama slammed me through a ladder onto the floor, and then Alex does nothing, or Alexis. I'm like, what the fuck? All these years, slide for me, bro.
Oh man, you don't let him vote on me, bro.
And Cody Rhodes is like all American, and they're both Canadian. And after all that America's been doing to them,
bro, why are you bringing outside shit to take a mic over here, bro?
Immersion,
bro.
USA, Canada. That say.
Immersion.
How about Triple H not letting the Canadian go to Toronto?
That's for Raw.
That is also for Raw. Sorry for spoiling our recap that we were doing.
Recap, bro. We haven't gotten to that day yet.
Well, in any case,
Anyways, had a fantastic match. A really, really good match. I really
give it up to Kevin Owens. You know, he carried this feud. He carried the match, and he loses again.
certified Cody hater, bro. But you know what?
He did. Hold on. No, logically speaking, Alex, let me talk to someone who isn't insane. Tell me Kevin Owens wasn't carrying this feud week in, week out. He was making me laugh. He was going up to people. He's like, I know you could win. And if you win, you can challenge me with this belt. Or he was come out with his shirt and he was like the son of a computer engineering technician. Yeah.
well, yeah,
Kevin, and what was Cody Rhodes doing? Just coming out at the end of the show to like help a guy that was already getting beat. He really didn't do anything this whole feud. He doesn't save them. He like runs out towards the end of the show after the match. What is he saving them?
A fight is a fight, but when you try to power drive someone.
No, okay, get out the immersion. What has he done for this feud? What has Cody Rhodes done for the feud? Because when we first saw this, we were like, when this feud first started, we are like, this is a time waster. Kevin Owens ain't beating Cody Rhodes. But throughout the weeks, the months, Kevin Owens was entertaining us while Cody Rhodes was doing what? With who? Why? He wasn't protecting anybody. He was doing nothing. He was like randomly coming out. You know, there was a whole thing about the addendum, or he'll be doing a quick promo segment being like, watch out for Kevin Owens. I got your back if anything happens. He did nothing interesting this feud. Kevin Owens was the entertainment. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Honestly.
And then we had the men's Royal Rumble match that kicked off fucking fantastically, bro, with the...
Alex, speak. I don't want to hear this guy speak.
Kicking out the Royal Rumble with very fantastic luchador, the Pentagon, or Penta, I'm sorry, my apologies. And Rey Mysterio, just absolute banger.
But hold on, before we continue, Penta was definitely out. Penta was 2 feet down, almost on 4K. You can definitely tell both feet touched the ground.
I couldn't see it.
Yeah, you're as delusional as Kevin then. Fucking Penta was definitely out 3 seconds into this match, but I'm glad they didn't count it for real. I'm glad he stayed for as long as he did, because I feel like that would have derailed a bunch of shit. So I'm okay with it. I know some people were like, took it like very seriously. We're like, no, dude, he's supposed to be out, bro. Get him out of the ring, bro. But it's like, fucking, is he not entertaining?
Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this Rumble, y'all. I think, first off, I think this match was better than the women's one. I think this men's Rumble was the best one in like a long, long time. It was entertaining. You had the mid-card guys doing their things. I Show Speed getting destroyed, and then in so many angles getting destroyed. You got Sheamus like just doing weird shit with Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry coming out, that was awesome.
Oh, Hendry, I was fucking.
And just the amount of, we got Jacob Fatu aura farming against everyone. He was doing like a little circle stare down with everybody. And the star power that was all in the ring at the same time. I was like, is this real? We had Roman, AJ, Jay, John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. They were all in the ring at the same time. I was like, wow. And man, they had fire moments. We had some weird going on with Drew McIntyre's elimination. If you heard what was going on. he got eliminated with Daniel Priest, and is supposed to build a match with, I could see that being a good match. Whatever, they need something to do WrestleMania, but he was pissed off at LA Knight and Logan Paul.
Where they're doing their moves in, it kind of made
It made his departure feel irrelevant.
He was pissed, and it's weird because Drew is kind of a company guy. He puts a lot of people over.
I don't think. Looking back at like footage and rewatching the Rumble, I don't think they did it intentionally. I think they got like their timing wrong. Either they were supposed to do it earlier, or they're supposed to do it later to give that time for to give focus on Drew's elimination. But they just so happened to do it at the same time, so it took Drew's, I guess, moment away.
Yeah, I don't think they're being dicks, but they messed up.
Yeah. I don't think they did it intentionally, but they did mess up.
And I think Drew's probably over it at this point now, but in the moment, kind of get a bit of heat.
We don't know. We don't know. He left. He left before the end of the match.
He did actually. He left the stadium like immediately after.
Well, I mean, like on Tuesday now, a couple days removed from it.
We'll see. Who knows?
Drew McIntyre, bro. He's gonna hold this feud for 3 years and still blame it on fucking LA Knight and have a feud with him.
Or Ripper get Drew on SmackDown. Maybe there's still one more trade that could be done.
Yeah. Oh, also, real quick, I wanted to talk about Roman's entrance and how he immediately took out like 3 people.
Yeah, that was epic.
It was Sheamus. It was fucking Joe Hendry. RIP Joe Hendry. He was in there for like fucking 5 minutes.
He was in there a good amount of time. I'd say about 8 or 10 minutes. Joe Hendry
came in, and then immediately after Roman came in, Roman took out. He speared, then took out Sheamus. He speared and then took out fucking The Miz. And then same thing with Joe Hendry. Hit him with the spear and took him out.
He didn't do his chokeslam?
No, he didn't. He didn't do a single chokeslam. I think he did do one chokeslam, but like he was in there for I legit want to say like max 5 minutes.
That's the TNA champion. He's supposed to be on the same level as Cody and Gunther, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like he was in and out, and it was kind of sad. But
they name dropped Nick Nemeth on his entrance.
That spear by Braun Breaker to Roman Reigns, bro, was
epic,
devastating, bro. That was a crazy spear. I was like, holy shit. Because I thought it was going to be another, like, okay, he's going to spear Braun Breaker and then throw him out, right? But I saw Braun fucking spear the shit out of Roman Reigns. I was like, God damn. It was like clean spear also, bro. It was clean and shit. Not that one that Jay tried doing fucking 2 weeks ago.
Oof. What about whenever Jacob stared at Braun Breaker and circled around? And then he stared at Roman Reigns and circled around. And then Drew McIntyre and circled around. Then John Cena encircled around. Aura farming to like the 3rd degree.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd say aura spamming.
The Rumble winner, Jay.
Wait, hold on. We had that. Let's talk about that elimination that Roman and Seth Rollins by CM Punk. Oh yeah, and then CM Punk getting eliminated.
That a little earlier in the week when CM Punk and Kevin Owens had their segment on SmackDown.
That led to a pretty scary spot.
Yep.
A curb stomp to the concrete, the way it was originally meant to be done.
The double foot curb stomp, the jumping on fucking Roman's head that Seth Rollins did on him. Wild, bro.
Nearly killed him. While Roman was talking to CM Punk, he was like, "Why'd you do that? We just worked together like a month ago.
Now the Royal.
That's true. I mean, that is also true. I mean, it's every man for themselves, bro. No alliance is permanent in the Royal Rumble.
And also, I can't forget my GOAT, AJ Styles, coming back.
Absolutely, with his old theme song.
Yeah, with his own theme song.
They fixed it.
Like, oh, thank God.
Ugh. It was some bad themes. This Royal Rumble is where the bad themes really get exposed, you know? There's people where you're like, who the fuck's coming out till you see the name come in.
I don't know if this was just me or not, but I feel like AJ Styles doesn't look like he ate AJ Styles anymore. You know?
He's not as beefy, not as beefy
Yeah,
as his return.
Yeah, like he still retained all the muscle, but like he didn't look like as big or as.
He looked pretty big to me, but he's not wearing jeans. That's for sure.
Yep. And then Dominic Mysterio coming out, earning my likability every week.
There was no real like retired superstars that came in.
There was one person that did be fucking retired. Fucking Braun Strowman. Slow at. Dude, honestly, when I saw Braun Strowman come out, I was like, dude, it's gonna take 3 to 5 business days for him to show up to the ring.
I thought they were gonna pull Andre the Giant and like have like a machine take him down the thing.
Yeah, like go kart or some shit, or a golf cart.
Yeah.
Just to take him down.
Yeah.
But at the time he showed up, John Cena was like about to come out.
Like he eliminated Jacob Fatu. I was like, lame. I don't want to see these guys again.
Yeah, well, him getting that was his lick back for Saturday Night Main Event.
Felt like they were teasing a match for the next Saturday Night Main Event. It's quarterly, so no, we gotta wait till like the summer.
That makes sense. I guess we only got the concurrently because of we got end of the year, the beginning of the year.
Also, you know how it's like 2 minutes or like 90 seconds until the next wrestler comes out.
It varies.
Does anyone else feel like since like when John Cena came out, it went down to like every minute?
Yeah,
I feel like after John Cena came out, like wrestle.
Well, it's not really 90 seconds, honestly, bro. It's supposed to be, but they went longer or shorter for some. And that's always been the case. And then the last ones come out pretty much 90 seconds, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like after John Cena, the rest like when John Cena came out, I think like there was like 10 minutes left in the match.
I was a little disappointed in Damian Priest, LA Knight, Logan Paul. I mean, I knew Logan Paul was coming in, and I knew LA Knight. I kind of forgot because it was towards the end, but man, I was just hoping like someone big, you know, like The Rock or Hurricane, you know, someone from the Attitude Era or something cool.
I was speculating that The Rock was gonna show up as like number 31, like he was gonna show up or whatever. And I was like, bro, if he does, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm actually like done paying attention to these like rumor mills about The Rock because they've been all over the place and they're always wrong.
I'm not gonna lie, when Logan Paul came out, I completely forgot that Logan Paul like existed.
Yes, yeah. You know what was my like real like fan theory? I didn't even bother to like mention with y'all because I was like, but it would have been cool if like Abyss came out. With them recognizing TNA and him being like a road agent, a pretty good one for a few years now in WWE, it would have been real cool to see Abyss come out.
What's crazy is like, I want to say like almost a third of the women's rumble was fucking TNA. They had like 6, 7 chicks from there from TNA show up, but then here they only had Joe Hendrick, which makes sense. I feel like he's the biggest men's wrestler in TNA, or he's the one that's getting like the most like push?
Who
Like,
from TNA
only John?
was in the women's?
I think you might be mistaken with that.
Am I?
Well,
No,
who are
probably.
the women from TNA?
Jada Parker, right?
That's NXT.
That's NXT.
Jordan Grace.
She's
technically WWE now.
yeah, she's NXT.
Stephanie Victor.
NXT.
Yeah, NXT.
Damn, never mind. I'm tripping. Then.
I think you meant NXT, but it's fine. I got what you're saying.
Speaking of that, I think Maxine Dupree had the best fit. I don't know what it is about the denim, the denim fit. It was doing something to me.
And that
I think that's a shared opinion. I think a lot of people shared that opinion too.
Logan Paul pulling
Denim fit?
upset by fucking taking out CM Punk.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do with Logan Paul after this.
You know, he's on Raw now, so I don't know.
Put a baby face over. He needs to put someone over like Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso needs to win like a big feud.
Sure.
But it goes down to the final two. Cena, and they had a great match. See, this is what I mean. Danny, like it was real intense, you know, like who's gonna get eliminated. I didn't know who was gonna win. Like we didn't have that with the final two of the women's. This was a good final two like wrestling moment.
It was, and here's what sucks. I'm a huge Jey Uso fan, and I was super happy that he won. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that my heart didn't.
Man, yes.
Win.
Yeah, I kind of wish like if he wasn't gonna make it there, maybe have done it a little bit earlier. But man, I'm feeling old, bro. My John Cena's final Royal Rumble and turning 30 next month.
Oh, crazy.
Sheesh. But
He's been wrestling what 23 years?
Since 2002 was his WWE debut, but he's been wrestling since about 2000.
Well, in WWE.
2002.
He's been in WWE for almost as long as I've been alive, bro.
23 years, and 20 of those years have been at the main event level.
Oh yeah.
Well, give or take the last couple of years, because I know he kind of stepped away. You know, like that's I'd say about the last 8.
But he was still involved with the company.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, bro. It truly is the end of an era.
he has a lot of movies and shows coming out.
Oh yeah, dude. Peacemaker, badass. Love it.
Love it.
that show.
Have you seen it?
Peacemaker? Yeah.
That show is fucking hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
Great.
Bro, if they bring Kite Man out season 2,
Better.
fucking... You haven't seen Kite Man? It was alright. I mean, he was better whenever the first two seasons of Harley Quinn was hilarious, and he was hilarious, and it was a nice show. It was a good little spinoff show. We'll see if what more they do with it. He like runs a bar in it.
No, I just talked about DC for like 2 seconds. Creature Commandos is actually really solid.
I've been meaning to watch it.
The first project by James Gunn.
I've been meaning to watch it.
I haven't seen it yet. It's on my list of shows to watch, but I heard it's pretty solid. So I'm gonna watch it sometime soon. Anyways, going back to Jey Uso, breaking the hearts of everyone older than 25.
Hurt to see him just like get quiet. The audience obviously celebrating Jey Uso's victory, but
I did this. Honestly, what broke my heart was John Cena's face when he got eliminated.
He was
Like that.
It was like that's it. You know?
That moment of like defeat in his eyes and in his face, bro. I was like, fuck. Oh,
He did awesome.
yeah, I'm so happy for you, but fuck.
Did he ever have his own standalone Royal Rumble win? Like, it was just, there was a thing with Batista.
Hey, in 2000. Well, in
Yeah,
2008,
I'm seeing he's
in
won.
2013, in 2013, he won in 2008 when he came back, but he used that championship opportunity at No Way Out instead of that year, instead of at WrestleMania, just stupid. And then against The Rock in 2013 when The Rock was WWE champion. So he John Cena's had them, but if it would have meant a lot more this year, obviously.
Yeah, but immediately after, he got to a press conference, he said, "I ain't taking no questions. I'm just here to say what's up." And when he officially announced his entry into the Elimination Chamber, no qualifying match or anything. WWE just gave it to him, which I agree. But I feel like he does need at least one win under his belt before going to Elimination Chamber and winning it.
A quick little Carmelo Hayes match.
Yeah. I'm saying he hasn't even chosen the program that he's gonna be in.
I thought it was Raw. He's only been on Raw. Like, he was on the Raw on Netflix.
Like the first episode, everyone was there.
Not Carmelo Hayes.
They had a whole ass SmackDown match on Raw. Fucking Roman and Solo. We still haven't seen it.
That's been happening a lot lately. The brand split's dead, bro. Honestly.
Well, I feel like you're confusing with it being dead and not it being mixed promotion because we have these big events coming up, bro.
Even without big events, it's dead.
Well, I think Raw's episode this week did a good job of kind of
Just keeping it raw.
keeping it raw. Now they did have a Roman Reigns mention, but is the thing with
Yeah, well, apparently he got injured, rightfully so, because fucking
that's not wrong.
got stomped by fucking like 2 feet, not
What
just the one. He got jumped on his head.
What'd y'all think of the pay-per-view as a whole? PLE.
I love.
Oh, amazing, bro. It was great. It was honestly, dare I give it a 9?
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I think I would give it a 9 because even though you think that the men's Royal Rumble is better than the women's, I still really, really enjoyed the women's Royal Rumble. The women's Rumble had more surprise entrances. I feel like they had more unpredictable women performances inside the match. Like, who would have thought Roxanne would have broken the record for the longest time? I personally didn't see it happening. I honestly, as much as I wanted her to win before the Royal Rumble, I did not think she was gonna make it to the top 5. Much less number 2. Runner up. So I think she killed it. Chelsea Green killed it.
Honestly, being like looking at it, I think they wanted her to be number 2 because they didn't want there to be a lot of heat on Charlotte winning again. But that did not stop.
I don't know. And then
What
Lauren
happened?
Great came out and killed it also. The surprise of Alexa Bliss and Nikki Bella coming back. I don't think Nikki Bella is back. I think this is just like a one-time thing.
It's like a one-off.
Just a one-off.
What about Natalia?
She's had a couple matches. In the past,
Well, you don't consider this a surprise entry? Well, we haven't seen Natalia since when? Like last Royal Rumble of 2024?
No, what are you talking about?
I could tell you.
She had. I don't remember who it was against, but I know she had at least a tag match like
December on TV?
Yeah. Uh, And then Jada Parker, she also killed it. Maxine Dupree, for as long as she was in the Rumble, she killed it. Uh, the tag team match, even though it was a restroom break match, it was a fantastic match.
Oh, she wrestled on Speed.
Whatever.
She wrestled on Speed, and then um the week before Christmas she was on a taping with Alba Fire and Io Sky. Oh, that's random as hell.
But
Before that, she was in a battle royale in November. She's a battle royale merchant. I'll give her that.
and then the WWE Championship match was fantastic. Also, the men's Royal Rumble, we just went over it. It was freaking awesome. I give this PLE like 9 out of 10. Honestly,
Fair enough. I would agree. I'm gonna agree with that rating.
9 out of 10 for me too, but I honestly don't think it would have got that if it was. Maybe it'll be good. But if this was 2 nights, I would have been like, ugh.
yeah, we talk about that for a little.
Like, what would you do? Just make the Rumble even longer? Just like less eliminations? Like get 30 people in the ring at one time and then go.
I think they would have just more singles or tag matches in between.
I just want to let people
WWE, but for the SmackDown title.
I mean, they got titles. I mean, they have more women's titles. like when is the women's Intercontinental Championship going to get defended? All she does is like show up in the crowd as like a celebrity guest appearance. I mean, she was in the Rumble, but like, when is she going to defend the belt?
I feel like it's hard to have singles tag matches outside of it
because there's only there's not that many.
Yeah, there's not a lot of like women talent, like so much so that, like how I said earlier, they got so much talent from NXT to show up in the women's Rumble. Just because they don't have enough talent in the two main shows to fill up all 30 slots, like how they did with the men's Rumble with Joe Hendry being the only non-Raw SmackDown guy to show up.
I mean, they could have pulled someone. I mean, no Rhea match. Like, come on.
I know Gunther defended the championship about a week.
No. Well, no Tiffany and no Rhea match because you're taking 2 women away from the Royal Rumble, and who are you gonna get to replace them?
Literally anybody can be in the Royal Rumble, even people that aren't wrestling anymore.
But also, they stated at this pay-per-view too. Even if you're in a match before the Rumble, you could still compete in the Rumble.
That's also true.
Compete in the. And if they do it for 2 nights, I bet you they're gonna make the women's Royal Rumble the main event of like one of the nights.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Kick off the show with one of them, so I easily kind of be like, oh, I lost my match or my world match, earlier at the show or the other day in the show, and then just have them pop up. It's happened before. I think
Nia Jax does it like every other year.
Becky Lynch did it. Year, the year that she won the Rumble. I think she lost her women's championship match.
Do you think there's still gonna be 4 hours
each? Yeah,
like 2-3 hour shows.
Nah, they'll be 4 hours. Honestly, it's whatever the prince wants.
Honestly, but well, every Royal Rumble each Royal Rumble was at least like an hour long.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, the Royal Rumble's got to be like 2 hours long, like the match itself.
Yeah, like the match itself is still gonna be like an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes long.
Shit, I'm thinking longer. I'm thinking way longer.
Do you want the match to be longer?
No, but how are you gonna do 2 nights?
Well, that's all I'm saying. Instead of doing 1 4-hour show, you do 2 3-hour shows.
What?
Just add up the material before the Royal Rumble with singles and tag matches.
I still think that they do that. They pad the show.
Well, here's the thing. There's a reason why there's typically only like 2 matches in the Royal Rumble. We do not give a shit about anything except for the Rumble. Like, I enjoyed the ladder match, but none of us believed Cody was going to win it.
But it was good.
And the tag team match was forgotten. Like, the crowd didn't care.
Obviously,
no one gives a shit about the matches that aren't Royal Rumble unless they make them like over the rope thing. Be like, this is a singles match and you throw them over the rope to win. You know, what do they call that? Like a British rules match?
I don't know.
Maybe a Pete Dunne, some Pete Dunne.
Good example. I'm gonna throw an example out here. Back in like 2000, this one's kind of a throwback. Back in 2007, they had the men's Royal Rumble, which is a big deal. But if you think of like the undercard match, which is like the ECW title, which is like Bobby Lashley versus Test. No one, outside the fact that no one cared about that belt, also a lot of people just didn't care about that match to begin with. It's kind of weak. You had Batista defend the world title against Mr. Kennedy, and people just didn't care about that either. And then you had John Cena defend his WWE Championship against Umaga, and everyone knew that John Cena wasn't gonna lose. But
Another example, like the Booker T Kurt Angle feud that we always talk about, like make references to. The payoff, I mean, it was such a good feud, but the payoff match was at Royal Rumble, and it kind of like killed it. It killed it, and it was like such a like crazy feud. Like, oh my gosh, you had to be there. But the last like really good Rumble match that wasn't a Rumble had to be like John Cena AJ, and that was just a legacy match. Like you need like 2 goats to go against each other to really overshadow the Royal Rumble.
You don't think Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens were goats, bro?
It would have to have been like Cody Rhodes Rock. No.
would have had
Like John Cena, AJ were the guys for like decades.
That's true.
And John Cena won that night. AJ Styles lost John Cena that night. Well, like as an audience,
A rolling attitude adjustment.
Oh yeah.
Believe that John Cena could win. But with this one, it's like, they probably want Cody Rhodes. Like sometimes as a fan, yeah, you're kind of buying into the story. Anything can happen. This Royal Rumble was an example of anything can happen with Jey Uso winning. But Cody Rhodes losing the championship after holding it on since the last WrestleMania at this Royal Rumble, I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I obviously knew Cody wasn't gonna lose it. Mainly just for like a story standpoint. But I feel like if anyone was gonna win, I think Kevin Owens had the biggest chance to win in this match.
I can see that. I believe.
But yeah, like just because of the style of match it was, it being a ladder match and it being hardcore. I mean, we all know how much of a beating Kevin Owens could take, and we have never really fully seen how far Cody Rhodes can take a beating, especially with like weapons and ladders and shit.
He did Hell in a Cell with a torn
like,
pec.
Huh?
He did Hell in a Cell with a torn pec. Do you think he was drugged up for that match?
Oh, man, you tearing a pec and then having to go fight someone? Oh, bro, I'm good, dude. Like, only I'm doing it off of a couple fucking perk 30s, bro. Yeah.
You're right.
But yeah, I feel like if anyone was gonna win this style of match against Cody Rhodes, it would have been Kevin Owens. But I think there was like a little bit of me that was a little scared, but ultimately I knew that Cody was gonna come out still champion.
And Elimination pay-per-view is next month, in March. Cody
You
Rhodes.
think Cody's gonna have a match there? Oh,
Nah, he ain't gonna have a match Elimination Chamber. He
No,
wrestles every other
match there.
pay-per-view.
Are you fucking crazy?
What?
Never mind. I'll save the stat for later. But I think it's Gunther's turn to have a match because he didn't have a match.
It's been Gunther's turn. Like, who the fuck does he wrestle?
Yeah, I think he'll have a match at Elimination Chamber and let Cody fucking Red win the elite.
Who's he gonna wrestle? Jey Uso, and be like,
Probably.
we'll have a match here, and then we'll wrestle again WrestleMania if you don't beat me.
You know, but,
I don't know who the fuck they'd have Gunther wrestle.
I could see him defend,
look.
like fight against Jimmy.
He's on SmackDown. I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if y'all saying it's real, then we need to follow the rules. Even though Cody Rhodes doesn't follow the rules whenever he uses a chair to beat his opponents.
Here we go. Anyway, 9 out of 10 general average review of the Rumble. Fantastic show. Road to WrestleMania kicking off, and we'll go ahead and go into this episode of Monday Night Raw following up.
No, hold on. Before we get into that, I'm gonna use my stat that I texted y'all earlier. Fucking since Cody Rhodes has won his title, he's had 9 defense matches. Right? In the span of 300 days, because they even showed it when he entered during his entrance. In a span of 300 days, he had 9 title defenses. In Roman Reigns' fucking 3-year reign, that motherfucker only had 8. But you want to talk about not fucking defending their champion, only fighting every other PLE? How about fucking Roman Reigns fighting every other year? Anything to say, Darius? Mr. Cody hater, Mr. Cody never fucking defends the title?
Did he defend it on Survivor Series?
I don't know. Does that matter?
Well, yeah, because I literally said he goes every other PLE.
But it hasn't been every other PLE. He's had 8. He's had 9. This was his 9th fucking title.
When
300 days.
Yeah, honestly, I don't care. Yeah, you keep bringing up Roman Reigns. Yeah, he barely defended the title. Cody Rhodes also barely defended the title.
What do you mean? They're not the same. Alex, please.
Alex,
Let's be reasonable here.
Yeah, be reasonable. It's 9 title defenses enough.
Do wrong, don't make it right. I'm gonna tell you this: do wrong, make it right. Cody Rhodes has obviously been defending his championship more in this first 10 months of him being champion. I would still like more championship defenses. Ideally, I'd like a WWE championship defense at every major PLE, every single one. Cody Rhodes has been doing a better job of that than Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns initially, during when he first started his Universal title reign, he did a good job of defending it every single PLE. He did. Towards the end of his reign, obviously he didn't. And for 2 years, it kind of it was just bad about it. 2 wrongs don't make a right. I would just in general like to see the WWE Championship defended more. I know it's a bit of a stretch to think that he would defend it in the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. But I think that, I like to abide by that 30-day rule of every championship should be defended every 30 days. If Cody Rhodes doesn't defend it at the Elimination Chamber, it means we're going to go like, when is WrestleMania? April 20th?
April, yeah, around there. Yeah.
When was the last PLE?
Hold up. I agree with that. Every 30 days, it should be defended, right? That seems reasonable. In 300 days, he's had 9 title defenses, which means he's only missed one 30-day cycle. Wouldn't you agree?
It would be better, but I'm looking.
No, with what you said one title defense every 30 days. Yes or no? Is that what you said?
I did.
300 days, he's had 9. If he had one more, he would be abiding by what you say, the one every 30 days. He's missing 1 to abide by your statement.
I guess because the one that he did miss was Survivor Series, it's more egregious because Survivor Series is supposed to be one of the bigger pay-per-views, so it could be viewed as more egregious.
Yeah, like we really don't give a shit about.
I could get with that because Survivor Series is one of the main four, so I can get with that. But let's say it wasn't Survivor Series. Let's say it was just fucking Crown Jewel or whatever. But again, he did have a title match there, but it was for a different title.
Was that his last PLE match?
Huh?
When was his last PLE match? Before Rumble.
I'll look this one up in real time here.
I do have to switch it.
Now I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say it because we have to look it up. Then, if we have to look it up,
Nah.
and Saturday Night's main event.
Nah, I don't give a shit about Saturday Night Main Event. When's the PLE?
PLE.
Come on. When was the last PLE?
Well, it was
Let's see, main event. He had on SmackDown, another one on Crown Jewel. Yeah, Crown Jewel. Oh, well, never mind. Bad Blood. Yeah.
Bad
Then he
Blood.
had more on SmackDown, bunch of live shows. Bad Blood. Down. Back to Berlin. Nope, that was before. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, back to Berlin. SmackDown. SummerSlam. Yeah, so the last PLE was, if you're not counting Saturday Night Main Event and none of the main shows, the last PLE was Crown Jewel. But y'all are talking about PLE. I'm talking about what Alex said, one every 30 days. Well, I do agree. At the four main PLEs, there should be at least one title defense.
And my whole thing is, I will tell you, Roman Reigns didn't defend a lot. But man, whenever I was watching him on TV and, the breakup of the bloodline and all the other drama, like the storylines were real interesting, man. They were really interesting. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll agree with you there. The bloodline has had probably the best storyline in the past 3-4 years, and honestly, unless something crazy happens, I don't think we're ever gonna get another storyline like the bloodline storyline.
Not for a long time.
But to say that Cody doesn't defend his fucking champion as often as you guys would like to see, I can't have that.
I mean, we're seeing the biggest PLEs and he's not on them.
He's missed one.
And it's not even just the fact that he's not on them. He isn't like he's not the biggest deal of them. You know what I mean? Like the past few months, the main things have been the bloodline taking over on the PLEs or whatever.
Well, if you think about it like that, 2 of the 4 major PLEs are themed. So it doesn't matter who has a title match because they're the overarching theme of the major PLE will always overshadow the title defense. Survivor Series, you had War Games. So the 2 War Games matches were always going to be the more interesting. And then the Royal Rumble, you have the 2 Royal Rumble. I would say the ones where the title defenses overshadow everything else would be WrestleMania and SummerSlam.
I mean, he could have been in War Games.
Could have been a War Game.
All right, this conversation, this we're gonna run on a bit here. We'll agree to disagree on Cody Rhodes' title defenses, and we'll go ahead and move on to the Raw after the Royal Rumble here. We'll go ahead and kick off on that one with Jey Uso talking about his victory at the Royal Rumble, cutting a promo saying no one believed in him. Well, some people, haters.
He had a crowd like walkthrough where he started in the plaza, and he had kids with him.
It was
Oh, those are his kids? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I knew one of them was. I didn't know the other one was.
They're both.
Nice. But he was walking with them, and then there was like that weird, creepy guy over the shoulder that kind of like got in there. I don't know if y'all saw that. I was like,
I saw him too.
I was like, who is this guy?
Yeah, that was funny. That was awesome.
But yeah, he has his he's running his victory lap.
His 10-minute intro,
Yeeting, then yeets again.
and then one more yeet.
Yeah, posterior.
They said one more time. So he was like, "Hey, let's run it back."
Yeet some more.
Oh.
And then does a good promo.
It was a good promo. Super emotional. Super, like, just great. Like, you could tell, like, even though Jey Uso was, like, tired because of all the eating that he was doing, you could tell, like, he was, like, about to cry.
He did cry. He dropped tears.
And he dropped
And then fucking, like, Gunther comes out of nowhere, choked him, like, yo, let this man receive flowers, bro.
Yeah. Just sticking with the Jey Uso stuff, whenever he dropped those tears, it was like, comparing it to the last time I saw a big main eventer drop tears in a promo, something about this one just felt more like it was better done. He's real good at it. He can do more stuff than yeeting. That's been my only thing about Jey Uso. His like shit with the bloodline was awesome. He could do like a lot of stuff besides yeeting, promo wise, not match wise.
Everyone has their gimmick, Cheating is a gimmick. I fucks with it. I personally fucks with it.
It's what put him on the map these days. Outside of the bloodline stuff.
It started the whole yeet no yeet with Jimmy,
his brother here, and
with Big Jim.
With Big Jim.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, honestly, he of the 30 men that were in that match, Jey Uso definitely deserved it the most. I know we all had our theories as to how like the storyline would be depending on who won, but just with everything that Jey Uso has done since going solo, I mean he definitely deserves this big win.
Drew McIntyre deserved it the most.
Bro. So.
Yes, he's been screwed over.
In the words of John Cena, it's never about, whether you earned this or not. It's about whether you deserve, whether you, well, it's not about whether you deserve it or not. It's about whether you earned it or not. And I'd like to think that Jey Uso, made for himself, so he earned it. Drew McIntyre obviously has earned his opportunities as well. I'm hoping we see some Drew McIntyre victories in the near future. He finally gets his championship.
What do you mean, bro? He's undefeated against Sami Zayn.
A little more than that. He needs just a little bit more than that. And then Danny brought it up earlier. You got Gunther coming out and trying to run him down, trying to be like, "Don't me fighting you does nothing for my legacy."
I'd take all the risk. Well, she is kind of right.
I would say because Jey Uso has already lost to them before, there is a.
This is where I want to just point out. I made that joke on the chat, like rematch mania, like them having a rematch, and if we see Charlotte Rhea, yeah, that was good, but that would be a rematch. Jacob Fatu, Braun Strowman, like
they're gonna save Jacob and Strowman for a rematch in elimination.
At Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's a WrestleMania caliber match.
I would hope not.
I fucking hope not.
Shit, after watching Saturday Night Main Event, though, I wouldn't have said their next match needs to be at WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
Hell no. Fuck no. Without that second lap that Braun Strowman.
I'm talking about Jay. Like, we were all saying afterwards, we were like, let's hope this is over.
So, I think this is a great opportunity for Jay to go against Cody, and for Cody to
turn heel.
his fabled Cody Lander persona. I think that'd be I think that for both of them.
Racist? That's what you want his next gimmick to be?
That's not
What do you think? What do you think Homelander is?
not racist, bro.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, shit, proud to be American, bro. Shut up.
A heel Cody at WrestleMania.
A heel Cody at WrestleMania. We've had him for 3 years as a face.
How would you turn?
That's when you start
Him
bringing
going
something.
Cody Lander.
That's when we start doing something new there.
At the road to WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know what we see there, but
Really
Jay,
not at the road, but at WrestleMania. Two baby faces enter. One turns heel mid match.
Like Steve Austin and The Rock, or Steve Austin and Bret Hart?
or
They're not on that level to turn heel mid match. Turn heel mid match. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that was sad that their best match wasn't WrestleMania. That was a little disappointing.
I think so it's calling it now, fucking 2 months in advance. I think Jay is gonna go against Cody, and Cody is gonna turn heel mid match. I think John Cena is gonna win Elimination Chamber against whoever else wins, and or against whoever else qualifies. I think John Cena wins, goes against Gunther, and finally wins his 17th championship. I think Charlotte Flair goes against Tiffany Stratton, and ooh, I hope we don't get another fucking legendary match at WrestleMania. Honestly,
you'll have to see. You'll have to see, and we'll talk about Charlotte here in a little bit. Because she also had some words during this episode of Monday Night Raw.
weird fucking promo here.
Weird promo. Jey Uso saying, you know what? You're an option, Gunther. I'm gonna go to SmackDown. I'm gonna holler at Cody. I'm gonna see what's good over there, and we're gonna.
I'm gonna go talk to him, Oos.
He's gonna see what decision ends up being made with him. The road to WrestleMania is pretty unpredictable this year. Either or option is there. I personally would like to see John Cena go against Cody Rhodes this year at WrestleMania. Maybe he wins the chamber to go after him. I still think there might be, not a personal opinion, but I still think that Triple H might see some, versus.
With the 2-month bill.
I mean,
that would drive me crazy. Yeah, but like their next match, just another 2-month, like more of this feud for 2 more months.
Against someone, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now speaking of Ludwig Kaiser, we had him in action against Pet.
Surprisingly, not as good of a match as I thought it would be. I mean, I like Penta and I like Ludwig. I thought they'd have a match like on the level of Gable, but man, they caught magic with Gable.
They did. The lightning in the bottle of that match was.
Well, Gable, I'd say Gable make chicken salad and chicken shit with anyone. Gable's a
He really can.
there. Fantastic. And Penta winning. They continued the tradition of doing a post-match interview with him, but got interrupted by Pete Dunne, who has a bone to pick with Penta.
What for?
Michael was like, look who came out to butcher this interview.
Yeah, what's the beef?
I think that Penta compete against Dunne.
What do you think, Dunne, bro? It's
Peter Dunne. Sorry, there was an NXT talent who pronounced his name Peter Dunne, Drew Gulak back in the day.
The only beef I could think of was Pete Dunne's was Penta's second match, and Dunne lost that match. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm wondering who's going to be the first person that Penta loses to.
Jey Uso.
Nah, it won't be Jay.
Who? Ludwig?
Oh, actually, it could be Jay.
And now we get.
He's gonna lose to Chelsea Green, bro.
Well, he needs to go through a gauntlet all in one night. Now we get to the promo that we were like talking about.
Charlotte Flair.
Whoa.
Oh. So I rewatched it later today, and I think a lot of people on the internet also discussed it. Kind of try to seem like Charlotte was trying to speak from the heart a little bit, and I guess the audiences themselves have done a good job of conditioning themselves to not like Charlotte Flair. She just wins too often, too boastful about it. It sounded like she wanted to play both. Did she start doing the whole?
That's what I got. I felt like the boos weren't that bad, but she played into it and like did a heel promo. So the whole like Twitter reaction, like these fans are assholes. How could they turn on Charlotte? I'm like, it kind of felt like she played into the boos.
I don't know. I was uncomfortable watching that promo until Rhea showed up.
Yeah,
But because it was super like wishy-washy, and I was like, "What the fuck is going?" Like,
she was trying to talk about something serious.
I almost like just hopped off the show waiting for like the promo to end to get back in, just because I felt super like cringy, super uncomfortable. I was like, ugh, I don't like this.
It was bad. It should have been a vignette, like a little video backstage thing.
I'll upload it.
Yeah, that way you could have like felt out how the crowd feels about her.
And then
cause she went through a lot, man. It's been what, 2 years?
I think it was more like a year and a half. Yeah, year.
Yeah, like she went through a lot. You know, she had that, the kid, the divorce.
Or
It actually ended in October. That's whenever it finalized.
Yeah.
Oh. What was it? She had a knee injury, right? That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what took her out. Did she have a kid in between that, or like while she had a knee injury?
I think she had a
birth, bro. But,
let's see.
that'd be wild. But yeah, mommy came to save the promo. Thank God. Immediately, kind of telling Charlotte that he will challenge me at WrestleMania. But then Charlotte Flair was like, "I don't know, bro. You seem a little too eager to jump in the gun here a little bit. I didn't even say I was gonna go after you. But now that I know that you want me to challenge you, I might go check out what these other championships have to offer."
She needs inspiration.
She brought up Julia and NXT. Is it Julia? 'Cause I heard or read somewhere that she likes to be pronounced it's supposed to be pronounced like Julia.
I haven't read anywhere about how she likes it pronounced.
Yeah.
Or that it's supposed to be pronounced like Julia because she leans towards her Japanese heritage. She's Italian Japanese. You know that? I didn't know that.
Like Giorno.
Like Giorno. Julia.
Yeah. I don't know. Everyone says Julia, but apparently it's supposed to be pronounced Julia.
It sounds the same, honestly, while you're saying it.
Well, yeah, she said she's gonna go check out what the other championships have to offer. Which honestly, man, I hope she goes after Tiff. I hope she chooses Tiff.
Where she's going after she's beating.
I hope not.
And she had Rhea. The Charlotte has used the Royal Rumble before to compete against the NXT Women's Champion at the time, which was Rhea Ripley, and beat Rhea at WrestleMania. So she's got precedent. She's got a history doing that. Maybe we see Julia versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. Charlotte's done everything. She can compete for any championship and make it prestigious.
I feel like of the 3 championships, the NXT one doesn't really do anything for her. You know,
it didn't do anything.
It's for views for NXT, honestly. I mean, like being real, but It's like how the Royal Rumble winner used to never pick the championship on SmackDown, even if a SmackDown guy won.
Yeah, you got Chris Benoit, who was a member of the SmackDown roster at the time, and instead of going for Lesnar and the WWE Championship, because he knew he would get screwed over by Paul Heyman, he ended up going to Raw and competing for the world title.
But he had a reason for it, yes.
Yeah, his reason was because he thought he would get screwed out of his championship opportunity, by Paul at the time. You have I can't really think of too many examples off the top of my head, but Darius, he's pretty spot on about that. And we'll just see we'll see who Charlotte picks.
It's because Raw was on cable and we weren't allowed to have anything good on WB.
Well, has Charlotte Flair even said what program she's on?
As before her injury, she was on SmackDown, so technically she's still on SmackDown. If you go to her Superstars page at www.com, listed as part of the SmackDown roster.
Well, Rumble winners can jump anywhere they want, honestly.
They can.
And she might milk this for a while.
So jumping between programs and deciding who they're gonna go for.
It's like, I need some inspiration.
Yeah, let me go through all 3 shows differently until I make my decision.
Yes. And then we moving on, we have one of our favorite matches. The New Day versus LWO.
But the New Day didn't that theme song.
And new fits.
Oh.
New outfits.
New Day, new bits, new theme song. General consensus of the theme song, it fucking
sucks.
There you go. Thank you, Darius.
It sucks.
It does. Fucking Death Rebel, you did it again, you bastard.
Awful. The match was awful. The
music was bad. The presentation was bad.
I think Logan Paul came out.
He did not interrupted Rey Mysterio as he was kind of on a roll.
Yep.
Awful.
Yeah, wasn't great. Was not a fan of it.
It is what it is there. And you had a bit of a backstage segment afterwards. Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and Jey trying to apologize for getting Sami eliminated, that kick during the Rumble. But it's one of those things where we said earlier, when it's the Rumble, it's every man for themselves. There is no allegiances. There are no alliances. Sami Zayn knew that.
And the 2 people that were in a match,
Yeah.
Like bros are funny. They need to understand.
I think he was more so apologizing because he didn't mean to eliminate him. It was like an accidental kick because like he was aiming for, moved out of the way, and he accidentally hit Sami. So like I understand him wanting to be like, "Yo, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that shit to you," but it's a Rumble.
I'm like, I mean to eliminate everyone. They were talking about eliminating 29 people. No one has yet to eliminate 29 people. Brock Lesnar got close, we all thought.
When he eliminated like 6 people in the beginning, like by himself, and then another big boy came out and fucking
when Paul Heyman was like hyping it up, he's like, spoilers for the Royal Rumble. He will spear you, then eliminate you with ease.
You just said that.
Sami obviously knew
Dark days of wrestling
for themselves, and congratulated Jey. You got once again you have what's his name?
There's fucking nobody. Karrion Kross.
There you go. Karrion Kross trying to stir the pot some more. Now that he finally lost the wife, finally able to mess with
ultimate mid card douche.
The mid card douche.
Yeah,
there is one.
Worth to live by.
Then we get a pretty good match till the end.
Well, before that, you get that promo.
That was like right during the New Day match.
Yeah, that was in between the intros.
Ah, okay, all right. Well, Well, which match are you talking about? Are you talking about the women's
Yeah.
qualifying match? Okay, I'll let you talk about that.
Well, before that, during the New Day match, during the entrance, we had the dust up with Io and Rhea getting shoved by Liv and Raquel.
Yep.
By the way, I saw at the beginning whenever they did the whole wrestlers like getting into the arena, Liv and Dom had like these matching like dinosaur plushies. That was actually kind of adorable. I ain't gonna lie. But then after that, we have the New Day match. Then we get into the elimination qualifying match, a match that I was like, honestly, I wish Liv kept the belt and like did stuff with other people with like Io Sky, because this match was pretty good. Liv Morgan got hit right in the mouth. Ooh, it was nasty. It was nasty.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bro. That knee was disgusting.
It was bloody. It was gross. You could see some shots into her mouth, like all the inside was painful. I ain't gonna lie. That sucks. Yeah. But then they have this match, Raquel interfering. Io fights through it. Raquel tries to interfere again. She fights through it. Then Rhea comes out. You think she would have came out during the interfering, but she kind of just came out during the match. Was fighting Raquel. Liv grabbed her by her hair, and then like Rhea socked her and DQ'd Io.
Yeah.
I was like, why?
Rare couple by mommy, but it happened.
Weird.
Not happen.
Weird booking.
Took the Elimination Chamber opportunity away from Io.
She was screaming in Japanese.
What?
She said, "How could you? This was my ticket to WrestleMania."
But honestly, for talent like Io Sky, it's kind of like an underwhelming way for her to lose this opportunity.
Yeah. Unless it leads to Io versus Rhea at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I was about to say, unless it leads into something entertaining. Well, shit, Io Sky is the only member of Damage Control. Everyone else is fucking injured.
Dakota Kai will be back maybe next week or the week after.
Hope so. Just be some Dakota Kai.
They can get back with Bailey.
No.
They're all injured, aren't they? That's
Yeah.
absolutely right. It's crazy.
And it sucks that we have no real up.
Asuka, if you saw online, she had some stalker and she was tweeting some weird stuff. Those you have no right to interfere with my personal life and all that. Yeah, she's going through some weird stuff right now. Can't blame bro though.
People are fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, but this was a weird finish.
What? Hold up.
Great match.
You definitely can't blame the bro.
I mean, for all you know, he could have just politely asked, but he's like really ugly, and then she crashed out. We don't know, but
I like crash out, yeah.
But she's such a nice person. You have to think like, wow, this dude tried some weird shit.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
It's either two options. One, he's so ugly, she feared for her life, or two, this dude is just crazy, or maybe it's both.
He's definitely crazy. I feel like there's no level of attractiveness where if you do crazy shit, it's fine.
No, I'm just saying he's so. But he's so ugly he could drive other people crazy. Moving on to the promo. Seth Rollins comes in an outfit that I've seen my mother wear multiple times to dates. The leather.
What you guys hate on his fits, bro? His fits are clean.
No way you're calling this one clean, bro. No way you're
Nah.
saying this fit clean. This leather one, it was a little feminine. But that's his gimmick. Feminine. He cuts a promo, some nerve, because all he does is lose lately. It's like seeing him and Drew just talk like, golly, the biggest shit talkers, but they eat pins so much. But he was getting heat from the actual injury to Roman Reigns, which does make sense.
Yeah.
Hyped up Sami Zayn because he hates Punk. Makes sense. Punk came, he called Sami Zayn out. He comes out, hypes him up, talks more shit about Punk, and then Punk comes out as like,
yep,
the biggest bags under his eyes ever. I don't know what happened to Punk. Maybe he didn't get no sleep. If y'all saw that, they were huge. They're like half an inch thick. But yeah, they're still angry at each other. And then Punk and Zayn, Sami Zayn, they had great matches. They had a great match.
They would have had a even better match if Netflix wasn't killing itself.
Oh, hard time. Oh,
bro. I have it playing while we're doing the podcast. I have Raw playing. The glitches are there. They're still there.
Yeah. No, yeah. That like it was like a like.
So it wasn't Netflix buffering. It's WWE. Like
that's why like it was the show. It was a production. Now if that is due to Netflix bandwidth or maybe just something wasn't going right with WWE, who knows? But definitely like performance wise, it was definitely the worst. So on Netflix so far.
Yeah.
But
it's confusing. I wouldn't say this is like one of their biggest shows. I mean, we'll get like maybe numbers in like 3 or 4 weeks, but I doubt it's as big as like the first 2 episodes in terms of viewership.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
I don't know, it was weird. But either way, it doesn't take away from how good of a match this was.
CM Punk pointed to the sign is the start.
Yep.
Road to WrestleMania.
That's how it is. It's
whenever like you get people like Carmelo Hayes pointing to the sign, that's whenever things start to get a little ridiculous with the sign pointing, you know?
Yeah. But honestly, I feel like
it should have just been a Randy Orton thing.
These past couple years, it's been like if you're like in a qualifying match or whatever, and like you're the first one to point to the sign, you're gonna lose that match. You know,
bro. It went to the point where everyone who like enters the ring during their entrance points to the sign, and it's like
that's the ultimate goal, right?
It's like Santos Escobar, put your hand down, bro.
Yeah, like come on, little bro, you ain't gonna win that.
You need to point at the Andre the Giant Battle Royal Memorial Trophy. Yeah, it was this Raw flew by quick. Oh yeah, well, CM Punk of course wins, and then we get the a handshake from them. CM Punk leaves.
Yeah,
and we get Cody Rhodes. I mean, not Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
Yep. Kevin Owens beating the shit out of Sami Zayn for reasons that we don't know.
Well, I think part of it might be related to Sami Zayn's,
He was wearing a Sami Zayn shirt.
Yeah, the Sami Zayn Forever shirt.
Once again, just trolling. Just loves to troll with the shirts.
Cody Rhodes
Like-
Cody Rhodes wasn't there to save Sami this time.
But apparently Cody got injured during that match also.
Damn, when?
I have no idea, but it was reported afterwards that I don't think he's gonna come out on SmackDown either.
I mean, he rarely comes out on SmackDown.
Comes out like an every fucking episode, bro.
Yeah, talking about signing his addendums or asking someone if they need help. He could do that with a phone call. You know, they could keep him in the show with phone calls.
I don't think Kevin has a valid reason to go after Sami Zayn as hard as he did. Because like, even though he was like, yeah, you're gonna have my back at the Royal Rumble, like Sami Zayn never said like, yeah, bro, don't worry, I got you or anything. This entire situation with their match at the Royal Rumble, Sami Zayn has always been like, oh no, you're gone. All right, I can't even fucking talk to you about how I feel. You know, like just very stuck in the middle, and kind of brought into a situation that he has no part of.
Well, it's that and the fact that they've done this so many times.
Wait, how many times has Kevin specifically turned on Sammy? Sir?
Feels like 8. I mean, if we're counting all of it, Sammy turned on him whenever he joined Bloodline. It happened twice in NXT, I believe. Man, yeah, maybe 8 times.
I feel like we get one Kevin Sammy turn every year, bro.
I would say every other year. Every other year. You know, every other year, you know, 1 year they're friends, the other year they're feuding, 1 year they're tag team champions, main eventing WrestleMania, the other year Kevin's package pile driver.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Kevin Owens is the biggest delusional wrestler out there right now, bro.
I'd say Drew McIntyre is the way he's trying to challenge Roman Reigns.
I said one of. So Kevin is one of the biggest, not the biggest.
Which just means that they're going to start their faction.
Well, all I know is that Kevin is one of the biggest delusional wrestlers out there, but Drew McIntyre definitely had the biggest delusion.
Bro, that's why they're going to be on a team, bro. It's going to be Drew, KO, and Seth Rollins. I still believe.
Bro, when Drew McIntyre said, I'm the Bloodline's daddy, bro, you couldn't even beat Jay, bro. That was the second member of the Bloodline you were attacking. You couldn't even beat him. Now you're out here saying you're the Bloodline's daddy? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Honestly, he needs to beat Tama Tonga before I listen to him again.
Speaking about Tama Tonga, what's going on with Tonga Loa? Is he still out?
Yeah, he had like shoulder surgery.
Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't know it was that serious.
Yeah, everyone got messed up on that. Brunson Reed's still out from that match.
Oh, you're right. Fuck. Yeah, Jimmy Uso is lucky that he only broke his fucking toe and came back like 3 weeks after.
Still splashing.
Yeah.
Must have been a pinky toe or whatever, because he like wrestled in like 2 weeks.
It was I think it was a big toe. So,
Which toe? Type Jimmy Uso's toes.
so wait. Yeah, it just says he broke his toe. Fuck. Y'all can keep talking. I'll figure this out.
Yeah, it was a shocking end to the show, but I'm also gonna have to we're gonna have to end it here, guys. I got work stuff.
Okay, yeah, no, we can end it.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all.
No, you good.
Fantastic episode of Raw. Fantastic episode of SmackDown. So episode of SmackDown. A really good Royal Rumble. We'll just see where this road to WrestleMania takes us. We'll go ahead and sign off here on this week's episode of the Foundation Podcast, and we'll be back here next week to discuss SmackDown, Raw, and anything that happens.
Yeah, I mean, Road to WrestleMania starts yesterday.
Yeah. We're officially on the road to WrestleMania.
All right, guys.
All right.
I think.
See ya.